time to wish the commentator good luck. I think that would be it. So we'll take all your thoughts, all your prayers, and anything else in between, I think, as well. For any hope of keeping up with this one, the safety car has led this large way on their green and black lap. Of course, that is getting a rolling start for this one, given the multi-class nature of it. If you're looking to keep an eye on who was starting at the front and who they're going from where, the black and red Audi is Scott Parkin, and then behind that you've got that orange and black, I believe it's the BMW, the third, and indeed the Balin and Mason 23 machine swooping through. So not a good start for Block and Ritty, dropping one row already. They'll challenge it toward Drew, however, late on the brakes. Way through at this stage, they'll have to tuck in behind and look to see if they can make it later on in this one, because they've got the time to do it. At front, however, it's the number one, Scott Parkin, who leads the way towards 30th. Jones, they'll have to think about another way through. They're thinking about Druids, but Parkin's already got the inside line covered there. He'll swing out for the best possible exit he can manage. He'll not be attacked and break the bend before it even starts. And don't get caught out Balin and Mason in that Seat Leon. Then we've got a good group for fourth position, led by the starting second. They've since dropped down. That's behind it at this stage. Class B leaders are still Ballesteros and Trundle at the end of lap 1. Then Constantina up behind Parkin, Scott Parkin once more. It could be a move for fourth as it goes. The Henderson car, they'll have to try and get back to a late apex. The Clark and Ritty were able to do that because they were late on the brakes, too late on the brakes. The gap opened up inside. They're wide again out to the great hill bend. However, that's going to allow Blanco and Corbin up once. Might lock up behind there as we see tyres swung up into the air. In fact, it might be a bit more sinister than usual. Changes surface flag being waved at Sterling's, which is not something you want to see, particularly if they're worried about some sort of oil spillage down there at Sterling's. One of the first people to get there will be the leaders, still led by Scott Parkin at Westfield. He was very excited to get the action underway in a road race as well as seeing the beginning of that GT Cup event from here. Now 33 is Kevin Clark and Aldo Ritty in the black and orange BT car train, and is the head of the other car, so to speak, at this stage, because once the Claire, Norman and Allen like going backwards, let's put it that way, it certainly has pace to go from top two now that it's got some cleaning. Circuit vehicles are on track then to assist with whatever is actually just out, and the rest of the field will queue up behind the safety car, or we're almost familiar with, of course. Plenty of time in this one. One or two decisive overtakes along the way as well. I reckon they've got the pace at this stage, at least judged by the first few laps, to contend with the two cars on the head.
Is the dynamic change again, isn't it? That we don't know what that dynamic change is with this. Unlike with the GT Cup, we kind of got an understanding of what was going on. With this, we haven't got a clue. Look at this, when it's a group this big, you've got this awful challenge when you're under a safety car that they end up stopping, trying to go up the hill, and then have to do a hill start in a race car, heading back up towards Druids, and it's always been that.
First time it runs, I've not seen that before, but that's always the case.
Yes.
Understood.
Yes, it's just the positive effect, and they suddenly have got nowhere to go, which is a huge shame. I still just love watching this wonderfully eclectic mix of cars. Just brilliant to see.
Of course, we sometimes see series with a lot of different shapes, and rarely this many. And
Alan Blanco and Norman is trying to go round, and we suddenly went 3 wide round the hairpin at the top of the hill there.
Kevin Clark and Aldo Ritty coming out of front of that BMW, exactly the same issue they had in the first running of this race, providing gives opportunities to the cars behind.
There was obviously another Lucy in a different car, so it wouldn't have made sense, I think, but it took a while to get that side of the name. We never saw against that BMW that Kevin Clark, the drivers that we come across rather regularly,
That little bit of margin, it's like a game of chicken in it's.
Yeah, I don't know what it is for this one, but I know in the MSVT track day, as being told, you can't be out of that circuit, you need to come back in again. Into the barriers that they've decided either there's something
the black flag is disqualification or not with that reason, so to speak. Penalty that we mentioned, you said it was a whole lap, and that was well to the inside goes that momentum, however, they'll have to try that again. From the back in orange BMW again. It was at that same point there, and looks as if those tires, it continues on exit, which makes me wonder if it's something else.
Haze goes dropping down through. It's not going to be a big window stop yet. 20 of Daniel Irving and Alan Henderson, and it just looks to me at the moment as if he's fended off.
I think those are marked with the BMW droids was much better. It's a G40 traffic that immediately knows the Mazda. Irving and Henderson's place. Is there some price? Like cars to me. There's something about them.
Hasn't loaded. Hopefully it's nothing untoward. It certainly doesn't seem to be fully evaded as well. So hopefully they will see it. They have gone past and satisfy the officials. Sometimes you do have it with